Hello. It's back with another day of the interesting life, an interesting world of Mama Joy Joy. I'm just staring off and probably where I'm wondering where I've been for the last 2 days. Wasn't on here at all yesterday, and I see what I'm talking about. I wasn't on here yesterday. I was running. Well, I didn't run and do anything. Just I got out later than I should. Went out there at Walmart, get my check. And then we ate at Five Guys, me and my son and Crazy Jerome. Seemed like I just had my hands full yesterday. I just had my hands full of everything and didn't get on here. You know, it's my life right now. It just seems like it's life. I just can't keep up with everything anymore. I can't keep up with my life. I can't. It seems like time is moving so fast, and I just cannot keep up with it. Hey, Barb. So much. It seems like there's just so little time to do anything. You know, I don't even understand myself, you know. I work just part-time, you know. I only work a part-time job. I don't even work 10 hours a week. I only work 2 days a week. You know what I'm saying? And life is just overwhelming. I just cannot seem to keep up with life. I sit here and wonder at people who work full-time, 40-hour-week jobs, work 5 days a week, have families. People that have families and stuff and just don't have time to do everything they're supposed to do. I understand they have a different life because they don't have to, for example, you know, having to deal with pet bugs, having to take care of your health problems, have to deal with going to doctors and taking medicines, while at the same time taking care of your apartment, take care of the business that needs to be done with taking care of the apartment. You know, when you get some kind of government assistance, you know what I'm saying, you got to deal with the paperwork, going getting this done, getting that done. You know, it's just getting crazy. I can't, and it seems like I spend a lot of days in the house, but I'll tell you where else I'm having trouble right now. That's really affecting, but my sleep patterns is messed up. You know, my sleep patterns. Basically, it's not that I'm not sleeping, you know. This is basically like it. I'm becoming a vampire bat. I'm a little vampire bat. I just don't drink blood. Tell you why I'm a vampire. Well, I have basically, at nighttime, when it's dark, I can't sleep. I'm sleep, you know, like say about 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, I'm wide awake. I try to make myself go to sleep, but I can't do it. But then when it's like, you know, eventually I'll go to sleep like maybe around 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe. But then it's like morning, I wake up or something, like 7, if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I can't stay awake, you know. And then when I, you know, get up at 12 or 11 o'clock to eat breakfast, I'm going right back to sleep. I can't seem to stay awake in the daytime until it's like maybe around 3 o'clock or so. About 1 or 2 o'clock, I'll finally get cleaned up, maybe. I can't seem to adjust. And it's kind of really, I just don't know. I don't know. It's like my brain's moving and I can't think. I'm just, It just seems like I'm spending my life running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Chicken with its head cut off. No, I don't have a freak. It's like you have to go to the store. Like, the only time I can go to the store is when I go to work at Walmart. I don't have a grocery store around here where I live, and that's making it hard for me. Making it hard to make sure I have food in the house. And this affects my finances too, because it's like I'm just trying to keep up with everything. I can't even keep up with nothing. I'm exhausted all the time. Sometimes, like I said, I'll be in the place at my apartment. I'm exhausted. I'll be wanting to get out of my apartment, and I'm exhausted. This is crazy. My doctors at Bridgehaven, they told me that if I didn't start coming into my appointments, they said I've only made 5 of my appointments out of 15 appointments. I told them I have to make my appointments. They can't give me my medications. I gotta have my meds. I can't function at all without my meds. I'm talking about how hard, sometimes like the side effects, make it hard to function, move around fast. And at the same time, when you don't have your meds, you can't function. You just don't know now. Is there anybody out here that can identify with me as far as sleep patterns? I don't know. So even though I'm out on my, let's see, what are my stressors right now? Let's see, what is my stressors, It's what I have to deal with as far as the bugs in my apartment, My bags are all in my kitchen. I can't really cook, do anything. I can cook, but I'm just having to step over this, step over that, Let's see, but it's, it's affecting my mental functioning, I guess. I don't know, but see, as far as affecting my sleep, is that where I'd say I can't sleep or something? Because I can sleep in the daytime. It's like I go to sleep. Daytime, I'm exhausted. I'm sleeping in the daytime. But, it's like, I really can't get myself out and go until about 3 in the afternoon. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about this time right now. This is like my peak time of the day. This is like, my energy is at its peak. This is afternoon for me. This is afternoon. When everybody's eating lunch, I'm eating breakfast. When everybody's eating dinner, I'm eating lunch. And then when everybody's going to bed, I'm cooking dinner. That's crazy. And then 3 o'clock, 4, I'm going to bed. Now, I woke up this morning feeling really guilty about that, and I really just felt like shit. Well, for one, I have been a day without my Neurotins because I had to call those in. I went and got my Neurontin pills because I have to take Neurotins for panic attacks. I don't know if it's too much on my mind. That's probably what I need to do. I need to sit down. They got thunder over Louisville this weekend up here, so I'm going to enjoy that. Sunday, we got the zoo. It's Earth Day, so there's like a $2 admission to the zoo. And then, so I took this weekend off to go to that stuff. And I was going to work. Well, see, they was good enough to give me Saturday off. I finally got Saturday off because the buses don't run good, so I couldn't get to and from work anyway. Me and the other lady, there's another lady that works in the deli with me at Walmart. She also got the day off. But I didn't know See, she didn't know she wasn't going to work, so we had made arrangements because I was glad they took me off the schedule Saturday, so I told them I'd go ahead and work Friday if they needed me. You know what I'm saying? So the only way I would have worked on Friday is this. The other girl that takes the bus, she was also scheduled to work Friday, and she wanted that day off for her birthday. And I told her I would try to work her shift for her, you know. But then she, you know, when we was getting ready to leave, she found out that she was taken off the schedule too, because they know she, you know, they also know she take a bus. So, well, here this morning, see, last night I told them, they asked me if I was going to be able to work for her tomorrow or not, but they told me I'd have to come in at 2 o'clock, and there'd only be 2 of us there tonight. Well, but that wasn't the reason I didn't go in this morning. I didn't go in. I thought about going in, but then I said, well, I don't think I can go in. Well, I didn't get up in time. I didn't get up in time to get in there at 2 o'clock. You know, I might have gotten in there at 4 o'clock, but they needed somebody in at 2. See, that's another thing about with me sleeping, with my sleeping patterns being like this, you know, it's better to it's better I go in at 4 o'clock, because I'm afraid if they have me come in too early, I might not get up in time and make it in there in time. You know, it's really affected this sleep pattern I have. I mean, I'm sleeping good at daytime. I can sleep. It's just when I can. Trying to make myself adjust to another schedule. I'm trying to be up in the daytime like everybody else. Basically, this is what, honestly, it would be great to get back on a schedule like this, okay? I stay up till 4 and get up at 12. Well, it would honestly be great if I can get to bed at 1 o'clock and get up at 9 o'clock. Get up at 9 and stay up at 9. Like I said, get up at 9 and go to bed at 12 or 1 o'clock and get up at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. It would just be great if I can get back on there at least. Because at least when I can get up, go to Bridgehaven during the week like I'm supposed to. If my job needs me to come in at 2 o'clock, I can make it. Not only that, but places that feed and, you know, just things I got to do my business, I can take care of it. I'm trying to get on a workout program because I figure that might help me out. So I try to work out at the house, you know, do little exercises, but I don't know, like I said, that's what helps me go to sleep in the morning, I guess. I'm a vampire. I am, I guess, like I said, I'm accustomed to sleeping at night. I'm accustomed to staying up at nighttime and going to bed in the day. I used to work, now when I was in my working days, when I worked full time, I worked at least a couple jobs. I used to work, hey Rush, what's up? I worked at least a couple third shift jobs in my working days when I was young. And I worked both of those jobs at least a couple years. Those were the jobs where I was at the longest that I managed to keep for a considerable amount of time. You know what I'm saying? The IRS, I worked third shift. I worked third shift at Walgreens. And then I went to these temp jobs and worked third shift. You know, when I moved here. And then it's kind of weird to see I haven't really consecutively worked a full-time job, graveyard shift. I haven't even worked a part-time job. I haven't done a job like that in 20 years. It'll be 20 years, but it's not even been that. It's not even been that. No, I haven't. Like I said, it's not been that. That's been a while, but I guess, you know, when your body. It's kind of like this. Let me tell you about people that I knew that worked. Like my mom and dad, they have been retired for 9 years now. And they still go to bed at 10 and 11 o'clock and get up at 7. They still get up at 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. And that's what times they used to get up and go to bed when they was working, when they was young. They did that for so many years, I guess. And I guess even when you, like I said, even when days when they're not working, they're just, that's what their body's used to, going to bed and getting up. So, and if mom and dad, like I said, that if they stayed up late and slept late, they'd feel like shit. My friend Lois, she worked at Hardee's. I remember when she worked all the time going in the morning, she had to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning. She worked from 5 o'clock, well, she worked some restaurant jobs, you know. She went in and opened, worked the opening shift. You know, she'd go in at 5 o'clock and be off at 1 or 1:30 in the morning, or in the afternoon. Or she'd go in at 4:30. And she would get up at 3 o'clock. She'd get up at 3 or 3:30 to go to work. And then the days that she was off, she never slept in. She still got up, you know. She got up the same time and went to bed the same time. She went to bed early. She'd go to bed about 7. She'd go to bed about 8 o'clock in the. She was in bed about 8 o'clock at night. She had to be in bed, be up so early. You know what, though? I kind of wish I was on a schedule like that, but I don't know. I'm accustomed. I love evenings. I love being up at this time of day. So, ain't no way you can get me back on there again. I couldn't go back to bed. I couldn't go to bed at 8 at night. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't even go to bed at 10 or 11. There ain't no way. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's like when I'm in my mom and dad's house, I'm on the 12 to 8 shift because, you know, I'm not there visiting with my parents, so I'm not going to be on my schedule. So see what I got to adjust. See, I have to adjust to their schedule. And I think what makes it easy is taking that bus down there and, you know, sleeping and you know, being asleep. Somehow I get accustomed to their schedule. Well, not only that, because if I stay up too late, mom and dad going to tell me to go to bed. If I don't get up, like I'm not up by 8 o'clock or even 9, they're going to come and get my ass up. They ain't going to let me sleep all day. Like I said, they ain't going to have nobody on no night shift at their house. Well, no night shift. Even if, like I said, they didn't, you know, when I was even when I was young and, like I said, when I was maybe 18, still living at home and working that third shift job, they didn't like me working that third shift job. Nope. They just didn't. The reason they didn't like it, because they didn't like the fact I had to be up all night. I had to be up all night and sleeping in the day. They just didn't. My parents are like that. They want everybody on their schedule. That's another thing. See, I couldn't even work no second. I couldn't work no second or third shift living at home. You know, parents, I guess, they never see you when you're home. Because, like, even if I work second shift, you know, I'm not home, and then I'm coming home, like, when they're just getting to bed, I already got into bed, I would be getting in from work. Here I'd be getting in from work, and sometimes I wouldn't just be coming in at work, but, well, we'll see what I used to do after work. I used to just go hang out in the hood down Eastern Avenue. You know, I used to just go kick it down there, and I'd stay up about 2 or 3, come in. And see, I don't know. It didn't matter what time of day. So it seemed like even if I came in right after, if I came straight home from work, it got on their nerves. It's like they hear me coming in and, you know what I'm saying, heard me getting to bed. And I remember at the time they still lived in that bi-level, and so therefore we were on the same floor. It didn't matter. The bedrooms are in the same spot. So, you know, and it's like when they getting up to go to work, I'm asleep. You know, I'm asleep. And I'm getting up, once they gone to work. Shoot, I used to get, I wouldn't get up till about probably 10 o'clock. I get up till 10, 12 o'clock. I was a late sleeper. Yeah, I think that's staying with my parents. If you staying with my parents and you want to get along with them, you better have you work a job, you better work your first shift job. You better get up the time they do and go to bed the time they do. I guess they're like that. They don't like to. My dad, now he still gets up at 5 in the morning sometimes to get on the computer. See that's what I'm saying. You go to my parents' house. If you go visit my parents, you might as well be on their schedule. So one thing is about going, good thing about going down there and going down there sometimes. If I am trying to get adjusted back to a day schedule, that's when I'll probably go down there. Which I went down there around New Year's. That didn't help. It didn't help. I'm trying to think when I got home. I don't know what time I got home when I came from home. I'm going down there again in June. And, it's cheaper to take the megabus, if I took megabus, I could go down there every month to see him. It's not even $50 if I get it ahead of time, round trip. Even if it's $100, even if it's $100, it ain't too bad, round trip. But, damn megabus, don't come pick me up. Base megabus is okay, they come a decent hour time. There ain't no long ass layover or nothing. But the problem is, when it's time for me to go back, the bus leaves Florida at 1:10 in the morning. My dad is not a night person. Ain't no way my dad gonna take me up there at 1:10 in the morning. Now my dad was like me. Up at night, it wouldn't bother him. If my dad was a night person like me, I would go ahead and get my megabus ticket. Because I know he'll probably be up to come get me. He'll probably be in the morning sleeping like I do. That's not dad. Maybe my dad, or maybe my mom and dad were young, they were sleeping like, I remember them sleeping late. They sleep till about maybe 9, 10 o'clock. They stay up about 12, they stay up to 1 o'clock sometimes, 3 in the morning. It's, sometimes we went out places in Denver, Frankfurt, stay up late doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when mom and dad got older, when you get used to working when you get used to a work schedule, that's basically I think that's how people become accustomed to a sleep schedule. It's from working a job. Job basically puts you on a schedule. You work a first shift job, you're going to be used to being up in the day and sleeping at nighttime. You work second shift job, you're going to be used to staying up late night and getting up late in the mornings. You work third shift, you ain't going to want to sleep. You ain't going to want to be sleeping at night. You used to being up at night and sleeping the day. And I think that's what's happened to me. Even though I, work jobs after third shift jobs, it's just being on them. It's just that I had worked the third shift jobs. I'd say I spent more of my working life on third shift than any other shift. Now, when I was substitute teaching, I did that. That wasn't really. Now, I worked daytime on that job. I was able to stay on day shift when I was working that job, but it's like night shift for some reason, just caught back up with it. Well, let's see where I'm at right now. Tell you what, though. If I had a damn car, I probably could work. I wouldn't be able to work in deli no more. I don't know. Ain't no delis out here at Walmart open 24 hours. You bet if they had a 24-hour deli, I'd probably be working at one. If they had one open 24 hours, they'd probably have me work at night somewhere. I know my ass can't get up in the morning. Not that I'm lazy, man. It's just my body won't adjust to a certain schedule. It won't do it. Jerome, I'll talk to you later. Well, I'm going to get another video done.